I've just launched Premiere Pro. This is the first screen that comes up. I'm choosing a new project today. The next screen that comes up gives us a lot of choices. I'm just going to hit OK because most of these suit us fine. I am going to give it a name though. Premiere then gives us a lot of options. For this project, we're choosing DVPAL, widescreen, on 48 kHz audio. Now, this is the basic Premiere setup. The things we're really concerned about are the program window. This is the movie you'll be making. The timeline or sequence window. This is the timeline for the movie you'll be making. And the project window. All the images, all the audio and all the video that you'll be bringing into the movie will be here. Most importantly, where we save our file really matters. I mentioned before, everything stays in the one place. I'm going to choose File, Save As, and I'm going to save this project, that's what it's called at this stage, into my video files folder. Okay? Let's save it right there. That's where all my video files are going to be, all in the one place. To bring footage in, or to bring images in, or audio in, we double click in the project window down here. Sometimes this can hide. This is what we're looking for, where it says project. Double click in the blank space, and we can browse for our movies and our audio and everything else. We can click and shift click in here, click first and shift click, and then we can bring in all our bits and pieces. Remember, you're only viewing them, you're not actually bringing them in, okay? As soon as we want to use anything, we drag it and we drop it wherever we want it to be viewed. So, right here, this is the video one layer. The video and the audio have come in here together because this originally had audio linked to it. If we want to unlink the audio, we right click the movie, we choose unlink. This also lets us delete any original audio that came with the movie. See that? It's the delete key. All these flip triangles here release the amount of detail that you can see here. If they're all closed, you won't be able to see quite as much of what's going on. You can't drag the video layers over and above each other, but you can drag the content there around above and below. Okay? Anything here we click on, we can delete. If it's linked, we may need to right click and unlink it first. The tools that we're really interested in this project are the selection tool, the cut tool, and the pen tool. Let me show you the selection tool first. If we want to click and select anything, we generally click on its name. It's easier to move it that way. If we want to cut something, we choose the razor tool. The razor tool allows us to physically cut up what we're looking at. So if we want to see where we are in the timeline, we use the timeline selection just like we did in Flash. We want to turn off the audio so we don't have to hear it. We can just toggle. See that? Right there. As we're playing, the red that you see here means it hasn't been rendered. The space bar will play it, while the return key, if you press it, will actually render. What that means is it's drawing each of the video previews so you can see them more accurately. I'm going to cancel that for the moment. We can move to any point in the clip here. We can also make a clip bigger. You do that by, with the selection tool, double clicking in the program window up here, and then dragging the clip to make it larger. Obviously, if it's larger, the quality will be lessened a little bit. There's also the view. You can choose a 25% view, you can choose a fit view. This is the quality that you're viewing at the time. Full quality will slow down the rendering. Half quality or less will speed up the rendering. If we want to move things around, it's important that we zoom in a little bit. The zoom tool is down here. As we move to the left, we zoom in. As we move to the right, we zoom out. It all centers around where the timeline indicator is. It's important that when you're working on a clip that you zoom in enough where you can grab it easily. If you're zoomed out a little bit too far, by default, this tool pops up, which allows you to move in and out the edges of the clip. If you want less of the clip, we can drag to the left. If you want more of the clip, we can drag to the right. This application is non-destructive. It doesn't damage your original video files. Hence, you can move in and out how much clip you want to be revealed. But all the time, to move things, if you zoom in, you'll find it easier with the selection tool to move something onto a separate layer. Okay? Once again, we can expand that layer up here. This yellow bar refers to the opacity. So if we want to reveal one clip, just like in Photoshop, we can drop the opacity here so we can see one clip through the next. It's easier to crossfade that way. And that covers a quick intro into how Premiere works.